The ghost train fire. The tragedy that haunts Sydney. There are stories that fade with time, their echoes lost to history. And then there are those that linger, whispered in the dark, haunting the places where they unfolded. The tragedy of Sydney's Luna Park ghost train fire is one of those stories, a nightmare that refuses to be forgotten. June 9, 1979. It was a crisp winter evening, the kind where the air carries a bite, but the thrill of carnival lights and laughter warms the crowd. Families, teenagers, couples, they had all come to Sydney's famous Luna Park for a night of excitement. The rides roared, the games buzzed, and among the park's many attractions stood the ghost train. A rickety old ride, swallowed in near-total darkness, promising eerie thrills with flickering lights and cheap animatronics. But that night, something far worse than jump scares lurked in the shadows. It began like any other ride. Carriages clattered forward, vanishing into the blackness of the tunnel, riders laughing nervously as they were plunged into the artificial night. Then, something changed. A wisp of smoke curled through the air, subtle at first, almost mistakable for part of the atmosphere. But the scent, acrid, chemical, unmistakably wrong. The fire started small, hidden somewhere deep within the ride's twisting pathways. Within moments, it grew. Flames licked at the wooden framework, creeping along the ride's walls like a living thing. Heat intensified, the smoke thickened, turning from a ghostly haze to a choking cloud. At first, few outside noticed. The sounds of crackling wood and the desperate clang of metal blended with the carnival's usual symphony. But then, screams cut through the air, not the playful kind, but something raw. Something real. Panic set in. The ride operators, still unaware of the full scope of the disaster, tried to shut down the attraction. But the flames had already taken hold. As they pried open an emergency door, they were met with an inferno. The fire hungrily consumed everything in its path. Firefighters arrived swiftly, sirens wailing against the night sky, their lights flashing red against the twisted remains of the ghost train. It was too late. When the fire was finally subdued, the true horror was revealed. Among the wreckage, the charred remains of 7 victims were found, 6 children and 1 father. The Carroll family had been among the victims. John Carroll, a 13-year-old boy, perished alongside his father, Damien. The others, schoolmates and friends, had entered the ride together, their laughter swallowed by the darkness, never to emerge again. Investigators combed through the smoldering ruins, searching for answers. At first, the fire was labeled a tragic accident. Faulty wiring, they said. Old wood, they claimed. But whispers spread, rumors of something darker. Survivors described strange figures lurking near the ride that night. Some spoke of a man in a horned mask, standing motionless near the entrance before vanishing into the crowd. Others recalled the suspiciously fast spread of the flames, almost as if something had fueled it. Conspiracy theories swirled. Some suspected arson, some pointed to organized crime, a theory that gained traction due to the park's financial struggles. One name kept surfacing: Abe Saffron, a notorious Sydney underworld figure with alleged ties to arson for profit schemes. But nothing was ever proven. The case, though haunting, remained officially unsolved. Today, Luna Park still stands, its attractions modernized, its atmosphere welcoming. But something lingers. Those who walk near the site of the old ghost train claim they still hear faint cries carried by the wind. Some say, late at night, they see shadowy figures near the entrance, as if waiting for a ride that never ends. The fire took more than just lives. It left behind an unshakable sense of unease. A reminder that some nightmares are not imagined, they are real. And sometimes, they never truly end.